Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? Thank you for listening in and welcome to another episode. We're your hosts, your boy Pop,
your main man Ish,
Brittany,
your boy Jordan,
Castro.
And here is another episode of iight. So boom.
So the question is, if your girl asks for a threesome, do you do it, and do you choose like who the guy is? Well,
extra person.
Or who the extra person?
Yeah, who the
Would you
extra
be okay
person
with a
is.
threesome with your wife if it includes another guy instead of a girl?
Yeah.
That's basically the question.
And who do you choose?
All I'm saying is if she came to me and she's like, can we have a threesome? And I decide, sure, whatever reason my reasons are. And she goes, I know the perfect guy, or I know the perfect person, I'm going to automatically have to check her. Like, yo, like, it's supposed to be an exploration. Like,
nah, but she might be like, yo, but I want it to be a dude. She gonna be like, yo, I want it to be a dude.
No, what I'm trying to say
you
is,
and another dude.
What I'm trying to say is the fact that she already has somebody. Like,
oh, nah, she already has somebody.
Like,
I'm
it's
like, oh, nah, that's a dub.
Yeah. So
like, you been wanting to fuck this nigga for mad long.
So for me, it's like exploration. Like, oh, let's do something different. And I'm like, all right, and we're going through the process of figuring this out because we can still back out at any point where we go, nah, this is kind of crazy. But if you just again come to me and you just like, hey, can we do this? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, all right. So Timmy from
but what's wrong with her?
Accounting.
I feel like for guys, if she say that like, yo, she gonna let us get a threesome, don't we already have a girl that we might already have an idea that we want?
I think that's usually how girls would do it. A girl wouldn't be like, okay, let's go out and fish for guys. Girls already probably be like, yeah, I'm crushing on Timmy from accounting, so let me go.
And that's where the problem is.
Hey, and she'll set it up. Like, Timmy, be at this spot in the club.
Nah.
You ever seen Three Kid play that game? Timmy will be right there walking through the door. Next guy that walks through the door.
She texts Timmy.
Oh, stop.
Hurry to the door.
So I got a couple of things to say.
Yeah.
First off, if you bring up the topic of threesome and you expect her to be okay with her letting another girl in, you gotta expect that she's gonna want to bring in a dude in.
Yeah,
it's only fair.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
it's only fair. I'm just saying, like, if you don't accept it, then she could easily be like, then what makes you think I'm gonna accept you bringing another girl? So it's only. I mean, in the title of fairness, I'm not saying it's gonna be okay, but then again, you can't expect her to be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna accept another woman. Now, in terms of her already having one in the
wait, hold on, let me
in terms of her having already one in the chamber, the difference with guys is well, let me not generalize. I know I spend my days imagining and fantasizing. I walk down the block.
Spend your days doing that?
I spend my days.
Yeah,
I don't have live-in, okay? You have live-in.
You got a job and a life.
And I still fantasize. I walk down the block. Oh, she could get it. The girl after her. Oh, she could definitely get it. You already forgot about the girl who you just said she get it. The next girl, nah, you wouldn't get it from me though. But you can see. You walk out and you see all the possibilities. The problem with some women though is, like you said, they have that one in the chamber. They have that one person that they've had their eye on for a while, and it's kind of like, listen, I'm okay with banging Susie from accounting, but that's all it probably is gonna be. You want to bang Timmy from where?
From
and you've liked him for how long?
Timmy from sales.
So what happened if it's your friend?
Nah,
I would expect my friend to be like, nah, I'm good.
I would expect for you not to approach me about this.
No, she's gonna have the conversation with you, and then I guess it'll take it upon you if you want your friend to join in.
Nah, if
you want a stranger.
If she have the conversation with me, and somehow I took a couple of pills and I was crazy, and I had to ask my friend, I would expect my friend to be like, are you crazy? Nah, I'm good.
Well, I'm saying if you asking him, it's like,
listen, y'all are crazy. So y'all will all agree to another man.
Listen, if my friend is asking me, I'm like, listen, if you're okay with it, and you need me to do this, I'm gonna do it for you. Would you rather me or next dude?
That's like the most extreme. I come to your crib, you want some pussy, man? Like, that's the most extreme form of generous.
Nah, this dude got you all fucked up. He about to fuck your wife. He got you all fucked up talking about, yeah, as your boy, I'm about to put the shit down on your woman, son.
I'm not gonna go crazy. Like,
I'm not gonna go crazy.
Y'all
what if your normal is weak to the other dude? You like, yo, you doing this weak stroke? Like, this is normal stroke.
Say now.
Well, go ahead. I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. I want you to say.
Say now though, you're just giving her regular, but you're better than your boy.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
now,
see? And this is where I was going to go with it. This is where I was going to go with it.
Say now your regular is better than what your boy's regular. Now your boy has to go ham, but you're still, for whatever reason, still doing it better.
Well, if it's your wife.
No, he's saying like if you get your boy in there and your boy is just like, I'm gonna give us some weak.
Go crazy here.
Like I'm doing some weak strokes just 'cause I'm having my boy out and your girl going crazy.
I don't know. I might be like, you know what? Maybe I should leave.
Yeah, because now
I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna feel weird. Like if she going crazy, I might be like, yo.
Right, like she going ham on the.
Hey, you know
what's
worse?
I should continue.
Can you imagine if she was like really friendly every time he came through? Like that's because that's how.
Afterwards or before?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, like afterwards.
And she tried to keep the same energy after. Like, oh hi, I give him a hug.
Yeah, it might be different. It might be different.
You can't trust your boy no more. Like,
why? Nothing changed.
I'm looking at
he's smashed. He's smashed
now. Yeah, if nothing changed, then
I'm ready to fight, yo.
But look, think about it.
I'm ready to fight.
If it's your boy and you know that he's not the type of person to like try to slide on your girl, but on this one instinct, you allowed it. Like you're the one who allowed it, so it's like, all right, so it's okay.
I'm the blame for the sin. That's what you're saying.
This is why I wanted to address what Ish said about it being fair. That's not necessarily fair. I don't think it works both ways. Some things just don't work both ways. And
I can agree with that.
It's not even about fair. It's just about the way things
naturally,
are. And with two men, it's a lot of testosterone in that room. And men are competitive. Imagine if we were wolves, right? And it's like, okay, well, you're going to allow me into the den?
But
your wife?
I think guys know how to share.
If this is bomb, I'm killing you. I'm going to kill you. Yo.
And this is your friend.
No, but it said something else after, which made me kind of delve in. And honestly kind of agree, because he said, I'll let my boy. Because I know in the animal kingdom sometimes the alpha will let his brother so he'll be his brother's keeper and let him smash his
or sometimes like back in the days they'd be like, yo, you know, if I die you could you could take my wife.
But you hear this? One of his women. He has others. So that means when she acting crazy, he gonna move on to the next one.
Which is why
even humans do that. In Arab countries, they do that. Like the brother will be able to take some of the brother's wives and stuff like that. And I don't believe that that's the way to go, but...
Look, there was a saying that says, if you can afford it, you can't. So.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
If you could afford 4 wives, then why not?
Yeah.
Sure, I let my friend, one of them, fine. My least favorite one, most likely.
She'll be mad, like, you taking me from the millionaire?
That's treated like objects.
I mean, but I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, this is in the conversation of having multiple wives. I'm sorry. I don't have a child. I don't have it. But I've always believed in there's being favorites. There's always favorites in something. Like there's something that you enjoy about one thing more than you might about another. So let's say wife number 4. She's the newest. Obviously, she's the newest in the bunch. You haven't had a chance to
properly introduce her.
Right. I was gonna say break her in, but that just doesn't sound right. You haven't had a chance to like explore fully, so it's kind of new. It's not, wives 1 through 3. They all know what you like. They know that little spot right there that always just...
Wait, how we segue into this?
He's ranting, but I'm here for it.
I'm listening because you know what?
Wives 1 through 3, they know what you're doing.
He's painting the picture.
No, I'm trying to see where
it looks like Bob Ross.
I'm trying to see where you're going with this.
So you let
happy little trees over there.
You let your boy hit wife 4. That's fine. You're not so upset about that. But let's say wife 1. Your main, your hitter, like she been with you day 1. Your boy hits wife 1, right?
But it's both of us. We both hitting it.
Yeah, you both hit it at the same time. Not no crazy stuff. Yeah. Now the next night, you go to hit wife 1. Screams ain't as loud. Not as last night. Last night, ooh. Tonight it's like ooh. Like.
But you could have had those same things for yourself, and then just because like your woman is used to you. And gets because that's that
could be that too.
It's a change.
Mm-hmm.
It could be bum ass like he could
fake
be trash. I think like she could just love a change.
You don't love it as much as when you back to the regular. Oh, you better love it.
That's why when it's 2 women, it's better because your woman.
But she might feel insecure
because she don't want you to appreciate this other one more.
Well, now I'm saying now we back to the regular.
It's
just you
like
and the
that.
person.
And then it goes back to the idea that
I'm just saying, like, what type of position you gonna be doing with this other dude? Like, how y'all both gonna be?
No.
Never in my this is y'all.
So I'm just saying,
never in my home.
Like back to
one
like
dick. That's it, and that's all our only options. But me, if I choose to get married, I want to marry a bisexual who just chose a man. So this way down the line,
you want to have a threesome.
Yeah, I can say okay.
But when she wanted two dudes?
When she chooses another guy.
Yeah, when she wanted another dude.
I mean, she chose.
Like, what position you gonna choose to be allowed in the bedroom?
She chose a guy, but I know that you have. Look, I think that. You see how in this room.
Yo, now that you paint. I'm sorry, but now that you paint the picture, I think I'm siding with E. Like,
no, why? What is another man in here for? Yo, look. For me, I think
the same thing when you ask for a threesome.
No, listen, I think the same way.
Why? Why is no?
I think in the same way in this room, like none of us ever been like, yo, I like guys. Like we never thought about it at all. Some girls just never thought about. Yeah, I think I would like girls like. And if you ask them, yo, would you ever date a girl or kiss a girl? They'd be like, no. Most girls would be like, yeah, because they know that guys like girls. They like girls, but they, for the most part, there's some girls that just don't. You get what I'm saying?
So
if you have just be friends. Yeah. So if you ask them for a threesome,
they'd be like,
always gonna attack their soul, because it's gonna be like, I don't really care to do this with this other girl, but he likes this, and now I'm seeing him liking her. So for me, there is no trio. There's just me and my man, and her and my man. If you get a bisexual chick, there are things you can go shopping for a chick with your bisexual chick. With your straight chick, you gotta bring one home and make her approve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whereas with a bisexual chick, she could be like, see her ass? Yeah, but her face ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And then she already knows. Boom, you might see some things that you thought you knew how to do good, and then your girl shows you some good shit, and then the other one shows. It's just a loving scene. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like two guys, it's like, yo, my man, don't put your nuts here because my legs here. Yeah.
But then you can't say that because then it's like a threesome is almost like a train. Like you feel comfortable running a train on a female.
But I'm not running a train on my wife. It's supposed to be a threesome.
But if you really look at it, let's say it's just me and you and a shorty here, and I'd be like, yo, she down to fuck. Like, what's good?
So after I'm done, after I'm done,
sex, basically, we just had a threesome, and there was no issue here between you feeling like, yo, it might be a little gay.
That's what I think. I'm not really
I think he doesn't have a possessive aspect to it.
It's not about possessive. I think y'all not really looking at this like, yo, it's a threesome. There's a difference. A guy can have a train ran on him.
And I heard.
I've had that happen to me.
I'm saying I heard this before.
Wait. Hold on to that.
You want him to fix his statements,
right?
He needs to explain that.
He needs to explain that he's had a train.
Oh, you mean the girls is just violating you?
So
you said they violated him?
No.
I mean, not like that.
It's like the episode of Futurama.
Girls or something?
That would be.
It's not the episode of Futurama.
That's a train man on me. If I was laying down and that was a 2-passenger ride, like one is on my pipe and one is on my face, that's a threesome because it's a connection. You know what I'm saying? There's energy passing through that whole thing. But if she sits and then the other one goes, alright, move. And she sits. I got a whole train ran on me.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say is you can have two people of one sex and one of the other. That's how it's going to be if it's odd numbered, and it not be a threesome. We're talking about threesomes.
Wait.
So y'all are talking about having a train ran on y'all wives.
Oh, wait. So you saying if she's sucking?
That means you got to be interacting with the guy, bro.
No.
Nah, but I'm saying so she
unless she's the bridge.
When you said that would be the only way. When you said the 2-passenger ride, when she was sitting one spot and one was sitting the other spot, they don't necessarily have to be interacting with each other. But like you said, there's a connecting energy.
Yeah, I guess you.
Yeah, like she's
you were the bridge.
No, when I'm the bridge.
Well, then she's the bridge, like you said.
I guess you can say that.
And that thought alone made me go, I gotta join his side and be like, nah.
Oh, you don't want to be a part of the bridge?
I want to be part of that
connection.
I mean, like I thought about it. How do you do the threesome as the guy with your girl? She has to be the bridge. So the guy is gonna be shoving his shit all up in her face, and you in the back, right?
Oh, you switch, yeah.
And all right. So the next day, good morning, babe. Don't kiss me.
Why?
Could you imagine?
Kiss you?
Yo, Steve, could you imagine if it's your wife?
But it's your boy. I'm just saying
back to the back, and she's like. Get this nigga back. I wanted to ask Ish something. Okay, Ish, my question is, so let's say, because I agree, you're right. If it's a 2-passenger ride, if one's on your face, one's on your pipe, it's a train being ran on you. But like in his instance where he's not with it no more, and it's like the girls giving me head, and then the girls getting it from behind my homeboy, and we dap each other. It's still an expression of appreciation. Because I've done that. Like, I don't think I want no jacket.
I'm not trying to give nobody no name.
I've done that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to give you a pound or a high
five. You're a different high five.
I've done that. If you do the high five, that's just called an Eiffel Tower. Like, there's a name for it. Like, if y'all are both standing on one end and then y'all high five over her, that's just called an Eiffel Tower, right? Yeah, exactly. Y'all are forming
this is kind of
first of all.
It's the most aggressive dap you ever give.
Nah. I'm not.
You might.
So you don't want to dap on your shorty like
Respect. Yo, do you know what mindset you in when you hitting it and you aggressively like, yeah.
Alright, so listen. What happened?
Yo, I've done that before.
Nah.
But it wasn't even a gram. It was just like, yeah, we fucking this bitch.
Nah, I'm not.
Alright, so what happened if you do the threesome with your shorty, right, with your friend, and then he allows you to do a threesome with his shorty? Would you feel like this?
Yeah, that's fair. That's called what's the word? Help me. That's called swinging.
Yeah.
That's called swinging. That's okay.
No,
it's not. Here's where it's okay.
His initial reaction. That's how he feels.
I'm like, yeah, it's fair. Wait.
I'm down with the shits. Wait.
Okay, in my 40s, if I got a girl and y'all got wives, it has to be wives.
Yeah.
They gotta be married.
That's why y'all stuck with them just like I'm stuck.
Yeah. And I'm about to bring somebody.
I'll bring somebody new. Like, yeah, I just threw her away. Anytime later on.
So it gotta be y'all real main joint. Yeah. And y'all bring them. We can like pick from a hat and then switch it up.
Yo, imagine complaining.
This ain't no
complaining
key party.
about her. Like, yo, I can't believe she did this, and you just like, dog, you just remember what we did?
See, y'all wildin'. See, this is why I said I'm not with it, because this is the same type of stuff. Y'all get into an argument. Remember when Kevin Hart made that joke about his girl was like, oh, that's the you eat shit face, and then after, you was doing this, but you ate my ass, right? Now you done let her smash your friend. Oh, you doing all this, but you know what's his face got a bigger dick than you, right?
Oh, well, see,
that's a violation.
You did this, but you know his pipe game is way better than yours, right?
Yeah, you ruined it.
Well, but then that's the
my homeboy didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
He did me the favor. I'm breaking up.
Hey, you know what's the worst part?
She's single on the streets in a box.
You know what's the worst part? Your wife is telling you that D's pipe was bigger, but you smashed Rick's wife. So you can't even be like,
because you don't know how she might feel. Like.
You can't even be like, well, his wife. You gotta be like.
So I'm not with.
Oh, you mean like you can't even bring up his wife? Like,
yeah.
You can't even smash.
You might as well. So I'm like, well,
you never know. Yeah, but who's?
I'd start lying.
Yeah, you could say that too.
I'd start lying. I'd be like, yeah, that's why these girls pussies tight. For making shit up.
Yeah, I'd have made up a name that wasn't even in the room, bro.
Yeah, wild it down.
Yeah, so I think
all of this is too much for me. I'm not with it, man.
Yeah, it's getting too far. Like once you open the floodgates to threesomes, you just kind of ruin.
But
your
even
marriage
with the one with the two, no, that you act like she likes girls, bro. What's to stop her from choosing the girl over you?
Oh yeah,
I think that's tricky too.
Well. So that's something completely different. We're having a conversation about fucking this person and going back home. Now, if you're talking about people who will catch feelings, that means you went into the situation not knowing what you were going to come out of it with. You're supposed to know, I'm going in this because of the sex.
Right.
If you can't control that, then we married for what?
But let's say you choose a female friend. A friend. We back to the whole choosing a friend stuff. Yeah. Your friend's always around now. You come home, and your friend is there chilling with your wife. They sitting kiki and ha-haing over a cup of tea.
You know what's probably going to happen, bro?
We fighting.
While they kikiing and ha-haing, I get to lay down in either of their breasts. On either of their box. And it might pop off right there.
You're assuming that, but let's say that was the
lifestyle.
So
it never works out. I know.
But so you don't mind if like when you
love,
not
it
there?
never works out.
All right, so let's say you're not there and they there, and you know
they doing things.
Yeah, they just having sex and shit.
Come home.
Why would they be like, yo, nah.
I'm a change.
Like, nah, you gotta wait. Like, you gotta wait. They be like, yo, you gotta wait. Like,
I'm like, gotta wait.
I gotta wait. Yeah. Now you talking about disrespect. Y'all
dragging
it. Y'all dragging it.
They gonna be like, yo, wait until later on.
It's my house. If I want a fucking kitchen table, I'll do it.
They be like, nah, we already having our session.
My wife couldn't do that by herself. So what she mean now that somebody's here, I'm not joining. I'm joining.
Like you just gotta wait your turn.
Now I gotta be a part of that, bro. Or else y'all can't have it.
I shut the whole shit down. Wave my testosterone.
So you're not down. They can't do their own thing.
Nah, we all get blue balls.
Nah, I think it's dangerous.
We all get blue balls.
It's dangerous, even if it's just
her
liking it too, right? Like with you saying that's a bisexual.
I think for me it's gonna really depend on where I'm at mentally at the time and my age. I feel like if I'm like 50, 60, I'm down.
Okay, yeah.
You wanna do it with Daryl?
I'm gonna die anyway.
Let's get Daryl down the block and spice this up. You know what I'm saying? But right now, as I am now, I'm good.
It's a no for me, dog.
No threesome with another dude. You saying
no?
Get it out man. Get it out your system now. That you cannot die. Oh, well, there you go. Because I could not be able to die.
But see, y'all talking about wives and stuff. For me, it has to be with something that you, like you said. I don't like how this feels. Yo, this was fun, but.
You gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell
like,
out.
you know, like.
So no threesome with your main joint or wife.
It would be fun as hell.
Right.
Like the sex, but I only have one night.
So I guess I could segue to ask, should it be mandatory that you have like a side piece to do all these things?
Oh boy.
I'm gonna leave y'all there.
So you were saying a side piece to do like these threesome with another dude and
So my question is airing along the lines of like, do you think? Because after listening to this stuff and really taking it in, because before I didn't know what I was saying. Let's be real. I was on some like, yo, that's my wife. She want to have a threesome with the dude. I'm going to do that because that's what she wants. And I'm going to try to satisfy her in every way that I can. Vice versa, I'm going to have a threesome with the girl. She would in turn do the same thing. Because Castro said at the end, we know the end product. The end product is to go back home together. Yeah. And I wouldn't never ask my friends because I see y'all on the daily. It's just too much. But that segues into my other question. Do you think it's right that everyone should have a side piece so that they can do their crazy...
Even your female counterpart?
As long as I don't know about it, I would knock her ass out. I'm sorry.
I want to make something clear for all of you motherfuckers out there trying to have threesomes. For real, because the way... Like, I get this, like, this new world that we live in is, like, fair, right? But fair is not always equal. So, when you go out and you go discuss threesomes with your partner and you're debating whether or not you should bring in a man or another woman, keep in mind that nigga could impregnate your wife. It doesn't work the other way around.
Y'all could do birth control. Y'all could try to figure these things out.
I'm talking about if it doesn't get figured out the right way. So look, like, there's a reason why it doesn't work out.
I'm just saying, so you saying that you can't nothing
it's not always equal. I ain't gotta get a vasectomy now.
Yo, the fact that
so you saying
you let him hit raw too, like this.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah, like I'm hitting raw. Well, I'm gonna hit raw.
What if you show up with a condom and he's like, I don't use condoms, dog.
Oh, he's not part of the situation. But what I'm trying to say.
So what? All right, so
this is for y'all. Like,
not for y'all.
I'm just saying. This is asking. We trying to get them on board
now. Questions.
It said he's not with it at all.
Nah, but we just asking questions. So
yeah.
So he's not allowed to come in your shorty.
Yeah, now we talking about coming in a girl.
I'm saying like, these are, but she would probably, you probably have the same conversation if it's a female. Like,
no, when it's time to nut, I control.
Or you want to have
real sex with
another
I can't control.
But these are conversations she might have to feel like she might have to
meet
with you.
I can't control another person.
Yeah.
That dude might get in my wife and be
that's
like,
why you have
I've never had nothing.
That's why you hit me up for plan B.
Yeah.
And go bloop.
Like you might just get started.
That's why you hit me up for plan B.
Plan B.
He won't say nothing. He'll just like, blah.
I'm not. I now gotta give my girl.
You gonna raise another man kid though?
Yo, he can go.
But what happens if you think it's yours?
Huh?
Like she don't know. Maybe she feel like it was yours.
He's gonna come out light skinned.
We're not going to.
Alright, but I'm saying then that's when you're gonna find out.
Yes, I think you're gonna be a light skinned nigga.
What?
You say he coming out light skin? It's gonna be a light skin?
Yeah, if he a light skin
white boy
that she decides to
white.
take.
Y'all gotta let white.
Hell no.
Yeah,
I can't ham in my room. No disrespect, guys.
I probably let a Chinese person come into the threesome. Yeah, Chinese man.
You letting in the colonizers? Like, no offense to anybody who happens to be white. I'm sorry. But
no offense to the
if I'm letting any extra person into my room, I don't mind interracial, but you not my wife, bro. Like, you is not planting your flag.
Back to the question. So does that mean we should have side pieces?
There's a realm of people, and I think I used to. I don't know. I don't think I'm one of them anymore, but I used to be one of them who like think it's hot to watch another person fuck their girl.
Like cuckolding?
Or fuck. Is that what that's called?
That's what it is.
It's kind of, I mean, are you gonna join in on it?
I used to always see what is it called?
Let me look it up.
There's women who like to watch other girls fuck their guy, and there's guys that like to watch.
Oh, it's just like that time when we went to the.
I used to like that.
I used to think like, I can't wait to get married so I can try that.
It's just like that time when we went to that trip in PA.
Maybe you like to feel small, I guess.
No, it was for me. It was a matter of. For me, it was a matter of like I was in a 7-year relationship at a very young age, so for me it was kind of more like I've done all.
Like you'd like to see a girl pleasured.
No, it's not that because I pleasured her. We had a lot of sex, but for me it was just like routine, not routine because it's dope, but it was more like how can we switch this up anymore? There's no way. There's nothing more that I can do to you. How do we like completely walk away from this? Like yo.
Oh, so, you know what I mean? So you wouldn't mind seeing somebody else have sex with
Yes, I would. I was a kid at the time.
But you didn't mind, though?
Wait, yeah, at the time I was like, yeah. Because, 7 years is a long time.
I'm just trying to picture, like, for the guy who's coming in to try to have sex with your wife and he knows that you're watching. Like, what type of mindset
he barges in, like, yo, I'm ready.
You think that's the mindset he's in? Or maybe he's a little nervous?
He's coming at it with testosterone.
If I'm the dude coming in to bang your shorty and you're watching, I'm nervous. Like, damn, man, this dude. You want to watch how I'm stroking?
Nah, that's like if you're gonna have bitch assness in the room, you might as well bring another girl. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't have him in the room and be like, "Yo, my man, don't touch her there." Like you might as well bring a girl
in
him
to
who can be as wild as she wants, and
So you want him to feel like he's in control?
If he's not like, no, I don't. I don't want this anymore. But when I did, yeah, like act like you're me. You know what I'm saying? Do and she right now. But it will be even more dope when you know you're pleasing your chick. So when he comes in and watching him fail, and then being like, yo, this is what you gotta do. Like you know what I'm saying? This is what you gotta do.
Instruct him
you gotta do this to her.
Will be like, can you get out of here and let me
yeah. That's probably what ended up happening, but it's like, let me tell you, bro, this is what you gotta do. This is what you
I'm not watching no man.
So wait, you're gonna tell side piece what to do to be better to pleasure your wife?
It's not a side piece.
No,
so you tell a guy, yo, here's what I want you to do. My wife is looking for a someone to come in and have sex with her, and this is what you're gonna do. It's gonna be recorded. This is how much we're gonna pay you, or whatever.
You're paying him too.
I mean, I'm sure. Well, I guess you don't have to pay him.
Holy up, bro.
Wait. Let me correct myself.
No need to look far.
I'm gonna blow it back up.
Well, I guess you shouldn't have to pay because I wouldn't use my friend's opinion.
Okay, if you're using a stranger, pay him.
It's a stranger.
I would be like, yo, you're crazy.
Who in this room's gonna listen to me trying to instruct them on how to fuck my wife? Nobody.
That's how you gotta pay him.
Exactly. It gotta be somebody who's gonna do exactly as I say, and that means money. So you know what I'm saying? So this is what you're gonna do.
There is so much disrespect in this comment though. Like,
and I'm gonna be like, yo, this is what, and
That's why I'm trying to feel like what's the mindset of the dude that's coming in to have sex with his wife? Like,
who cares, nigga? Like, you get into the box for free.
Nah, but I think
he's getting paid.
I understand he's getting paid, but it's still at the end of the day, it's like, damn, I got an audience now, so I gotta perform.
Oh, with the cameras?
Maybe this might not be his first rodeo. Maybe.
Exactly why you want a professional.
So you want a professional.
There's what's his name? 2 Chainz was doing a show where he talks about there's these gentlemen that you can hire and they wear suits. Like there are Pampers kind of thing. Like they don't have sex with the women all the time, but
like
a woman can hire them for an hour and they'll come and we
know somebody who does that. I don't want to say her name and put her business out there.
She's a female.
But it's a female that does that.
Escort?
Yeah. How do I describe her? Remember one time we all took this van coming from Avenue K. She lived around that area.
It doesn't matter. They're not gonna know who we're talking about.
Oh.
There you go. All right, cool. Nah, I just don't want to put her because she might listen to this and
we might have to cut this part out.
But because I didn't give no information. But she know who she is. What up, though?
There's escorts in the world in case the world didn't know.
Yeah, but she does that, and people pay her to do things like step on them and. You know,
like a dominatrix type stuff.
Yeah. She had posted some stuff on social media too. Like,
let's have that conversation. If y'all really want to get into it, let's have this conversation because you know me, I hop in and out of Facebook, and what I realize now hopping in recently is it's okay. It's it's like offensive if you insult a girl that not insult. You shouldn't insult anybody, but it's now you know how like there's like these. Like social justice warriors that defend different things. Yeah. Like there's a core of girls that be like, I sell nudes and you can't judge me for that. You know what I'm saying? Like selling nudes is the new thing now.
Right.
But it's like a popular thing. Hey, buy my nudes. Oh, you're a slut. No, I'm not. And you can't say like I'm not that I'm out here calling. I don't call anyone a slut. I think the word slut doesn't exist. You do what you want with your body, but. Like I just see I hear like the world's gotten to this place where
I can't remember the.
I would do it,
and I'm sorry to back. I'm sorry to back.
No, not buy them. I want to sell. If someone's gonna, you want to. You know how smart that is. This is a product that you have.
What to sell your dick?
Yeah, well, I mean, just a picture of it.
Your friend on Facebook is talking about.
You know, a girl told me that. Like I had a female tell me like, yo, you should be like a porn store or like.
Oh boy.
Or like do some shit, and I'm like,
book him
why do you tell me that?
iight, so boom, DJ joints.
See, this is why joints would never be able to do anything. Women out here telling him to go be a porn star, but you want to pay this man to have sex with your wife, though?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for free.
Oh my god, you gonna lose your wife, bro?
Nah, he ain't gonna listen, right?
Because you don't want her, right?
Nah, I'm not even looking at his wife like that.
Yeah, but because you looking at her type of way though, because you in that zone.
Nah, not like that. I'm not looking at her any type of way. I'm just saying like if he came to me,
business only.
Yeah, business only. I'm just doing the job. And
so what package is she getting?
Friends and family discount.
If it's friends and family, you know, it's just light. It's like it's light. Yeah.
Light. What if your light work again is better than his?
I'm gonna go real light. Like I'm gonna match his pace or something.
You gonna match? So you're gonna be watching him too.
But I'm not fucking her in this situation. I'm not fucking her.
So wait, you're down for just her? So you're gonna sit in the room with like a camera. I don't know if you're recording or seconds on a tripod, but you're gonna be in a room and watch as your wife gets done by another man.
My ex never knew I felt this way, and you know what? I thought about it different ways. Like there's ways where he's just fucking her and y'all fuck each other like I'm not in the room. She looks at me like, yeah, I'm fucking another guy. He looks at me like, yeah, I'm fucking your wife. They're both like, yeah, we're fucking each other, and you're just sitting there. Both, like, all of it to arouse your psyche.
Just in my sick brain. Would you ever want to set something up and, like, to catch your wife having sex, like, in an act, like you come home from work and you, like, try to catch her?
For her to surprise me, like...
Yeah.
Like just to enter that emotional realm, yeah.
You would like something like that?
Enter it and then leave it, yeah. I would like
you come in and your wife.
It depends. Depends on how crazy it gets.
This is your kink. I'm not gonna
say sure, everybody.
Like,
yeah, you can't kink shame. I guess.
Yo, these are all fantasies, man.
Nah, like it's not even like
it's
things I've thought. Yo, listen. For any married people out there, I'm sure like after a while. You just need something to bring you back to life. You just
need something different.
Shout out to
the streets, son.
Yo,
like,
drop a comment.
Have sex at your friend's house. I
know people who came to my old house, and when I
have memories.
When I went to go get a sandwich from the store, I came back. I'm like, what smell like that? And they just laughing. And then years later, I found out they had sex in my bathroom.
I remember for years I could not nut indoors.
What?
I could not nut indoors.
You could not
indoors.
That's a weird power.
Yeah,
like, yo, so you needed to be outside.
I went to the roof and then I was able to nut.
That's
crazy.
Just imagine a girl talking about like no one's ever beat this up. And let's go indoors.
Yeah, and when I realized I could not nut outdoors, and I went back to the bed and I nut on the roof, I was able to nut by the couch, by the kitchen, everywhere else but a bed. For a while, I was just like, I can't stand. But then again, it was probably also the bed that I bought was kind of high.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have good leverage, and it could have been all of that. So I know I didn't like to be inside.
What was the thinking behind that? Like, I'm not like most of these things. There's
I was young. I was living with my parents, so for me, it was just kind of like I always had to have sex in my parents' house at that time. So it was just like I always had to be sneaky. There was always a rush to it. When I finally had sex in my own place, this is the comfort of my own home. It was kind of like, in the beginning, it was kind of like, kitchen, the whole place is my crib. Yeah. But after a while, it was just like, there's no rush shit. No one's catching me. No one's gonna tell me anything. I'm not defying anyone. Sex is not a defiant act. I'm reproducing in this bitch. You see what I'm saying? So I felt like I need to lay some jewels in we gotta go outside and not in the car. On the edge.
So it was the rush was going for you. That's why you put it. Okay, that's what it was. All right.
I don't know what type of sex y'all niggas be having.
You never have sex outdoors, yo.
No, because it sounds like
I had sex in the lobby.
It sounds like to some degree I agree.
Yo, could you imagine having sex in a lobby?
There's a rush. It seems like that you're saying to some degree there's a rush that gets missing after you start having sex with someone for long term.
No, in exotic places. Yeah, then going back to like.
Would you say spontaneous sex?
I agree.
Outdoors. I like
because you can have spontaneous sex indoors.
Oh, but go ahead, finish your sentence.
You can have spontaneous sex indoors.
I agree that after long periods of time, you can have sex indoors. You can do all the stuff that you do, but yes, something will be missing. Like after a while, it's gonna be like we've done this position, we've done it in the kitchen, we've done it in the bathroom, we've done it whatever. Anything that you do over any certain given period of time is eventually going to become monotonous. It's going to become routine at some point. And you have to try to find a way to not make it routine. So whether it has to be having sex in a movie theater or even like just different locations. Like, okay, you've done it everywhere in your house. Have you done it on the house? Like Astro said, do it on the roof.
So question. So do you think like when sex gets boring with your wife, do you think that's why we cheat? This is why
I don't think sex gets boring with your wife.
Nah, me neither.
I think there are many reasons to cheating, though. I don't know where you're going with that.
Yeah, I think there's many reasons to cheat.
But I'm just saying, like, maybe this is, like, the sex could be one factor of why, us guys cheat.
I think it can get boring. That's me. But, yes, I feel like... okay, let me start off by saying...
Or do you think a situation, like a situation or a moment that could be...
Yes, it's that. There's never a good reason to cheat. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna start off by saying that
cheating is wrong, guys.
Well, not even just that. Like just not. It sucks. Whether you're the one cheating or whether you're in the position that you've been cheated on. Everybody knows cheating sucks. And at the end of the day, regardless of what you tell the person, they're never gonna be like, okay, yes, that's understandable.
Mm-hmm. All I'm gonna say to that is you only live once, so make sure when you're on your deathbed you don't go, damn, I should have. So,
but then it shouldn't have been cheated, right? It's not. I should have cheated. It should have been. I should have.
I'm just saying. If your thought process could eventually evolve to become, damn, I should have slept with such and such at this time.
Yeah.
Then dog. Then you wasn't in it to begin with. That's why you thinking that way. So you should have just.
If you're on your deathbed, still thinking,
I should have slept with someone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like you missed out, or either you missed out, or you had a great ass life where everything else that you feel like you should have did is just that one person. Damn. I'm mad I never stuck my dick in her.
I mean, you could stick your dick in the amazing females. Like, I could say that same shit on my deathbed about Rihanna.
Mm-hmm. Like, damn, I didn't get a chance to fuck Rihanna.
I should have bypassed security.
Are you gonna ask why? No.
Nah. We were talking about feasible things.
Yeah. You trying to say he's never gonna smash Rihanna?
No, I'm trying to say that currently with
like you might have this girl
with our low budget systems right now. That's not happening, alright? Yeah. Just trying to keep it real for the people. Send in donations if you must.
Yeah. We could use it to buy something.
We ain't got enough money.
We could use another microphone.
Damn. Download the Anchor app now.
Yes.
Here hungry.
So back to what we were saying. We were saying some of the factors of why we cheat.
like you said, it's situational. There could be a million reasons why anybody cheats. Anyone can give you a reason. I cheated because I was cheated on in the past, that this trauma therefore led me to therefore do it to someone else somewhere down the line. I got bored. I was drunk. Wrong place, right time. I don't know. Like, there's...
Alright, so let me be more specific. Like, give me more reason of, like, a general reason of why, like, us guys cheat.
I mean...
Because we ain't shit.
Alright.
When you say something like we ain't shit, we can't defend ourselves in any future podcast.
I mean...
Like, remember, you ain't shit.
Don't get it twisted. I say we ain't shit, but women ain't shit either. Like, women cheat. Yeah, I said it. Women cheat as much as men do. Ain't no one making me believe that women ain't cheating. The only difference is I do believe they are better at it.
At what?
At cheating. Women are better at hiding the secrets. Nah,
hell
man.
no.
Women are better at keeping secrets, bro. Like, you say this now. I think women are better at keeping secrets.
I think through all the past relationship of having sex with other people, girlfriends.
What?
I'm just saying, like, you know, because
a lot of
yeah, I'm just talking about me, because you know, a lot of females, you know, they be having boyfriends, but they be trying to, you know, they be trying to live like a double life. I don't know.
Double
just my instinct of just having sex with them. I feel like I'm gonna always know when another female is not telling the truth or like have any signal.
Yeah, I agree.
They're too emotional. They can't mix it up.
I don't even think it's that. I think like as two people who are involved with each other, you identify when someone starts doing different stuff. For example, if y'all always talk on the phone at 10 o'clock and all of a sudden she's like, oh, I'm a little tired, but she doesn't sound tired because you heard her tired before and she's rushing to get off the phone. You be like, I'm about to stop.
I don't think either party is really like...
That just makes a lousy lie.
Both parties are hot. Like that whole women are better.
Yeah.
I think the only thing is women are grimier. Women are grimier.
Yeah, I would say that.
It's more grimy.
Yeah, because...
Way more grimy.
Would you say it's more grimier? What would you say makes it grimier? Like, give me an example.
Emotional connection. I'm sorry.
Build up. Nah, go ahead, bro.
The emotional connection, the build up, the scheming, the pampering.
But if they cheat,
but
I don't feel like.
What if it's just she went out partying with the homegirls and you know the homegirls brought some friends and you know they had a couple of drinks. They went back and was chilling and you know, she probably had sex with some dude in the car. And you know she came back home to you like it was just like a one moment thing.
Nah. It's like a threesome conversation.
The reason I say it's they get away with it more. I feel like there's more on a guy to get caught. For example, like I'm gonna give you all the typical ways that a guy gets caught cheating, like the real cliched ways where it's not likely for women. The makeup on his shirt. Legit. You don't know. No.
I ain't buying that.
No. I said these are cliched, but they're cliched for a reason. You don't wear makeup. She knows what her makeup looks like. How likely is it for a girl to come home, unless she's been with another girl, for her to come with makeup on her shirt? A guy's not wearing nothing that's going to rub off on her, except for his cologne. But even then, I hugged a friend. Easy as that.
Same thing for
guys with the condom. You're not having regular sex. You wear a condom. But that's what I'm saying. If you're an idiot, you don't get caught. I mean, you get caught if you're an idiot and you do dumb stuff. But for a guy, I feel like you have to take extra steps and extra precautions not to get caught. Whereas a girl, she goes out, she sleeps with another dude, she comes home, it's less for her to do just except take a shower. Like, we both have the shower rule.
Even in that same scenario, if she has sex with you that night, there's a possibility that she won't tell the difference. Because let's say an hour passed by, her shit's right back to how it started.
let's not back to be real.
Is real.
You just know how to quit that quick?
She know how to quit. On the whole train ride, she's
giggling it up, right?
Oh, you know what would probably be different? Let's say she come back home and you be like, yo, you want to have sex? And she be like, nah, you know, I'm good. I'm kind of tired. But you usually know, like, yo, anytime you be like, yo, she coming and we always having sex. Like,
while she in the shower, I'm through that phone. I'm
right. But let's say she does do it. She can.
Oh, you mean like she still come and have sex with you?
Yep, she goes to do it. She's like you said, she's grimy.
Like, oh, you had sex and still came back and tried to fuck?
Let's say she does the grimy stuff. She could do it. As a guy, you just got your nut off. You just dropped shooting. Let's say it's a 10-minute difference interval, and you need at least 15 minutes to recharge, and she coming up on you. There's a whole 5-minute block right there where you just like, damn, what am I gonna do?
You've been downtown for mad long.
Be like, yo, I'm trying to
so good, girl.
But that's not your regular thing.
And
this is why I'm like, you know, it's easier for a guy to get caught. Like, we have all these disadvantages that I feel like as a lady they don't, and this is why they get away with cheating more, and they just go out as guys are more cheaters.
I just feel like they're more fucked up. Yo, we went to a pool hall for my birthday once, and at that pool hall, I picked up this chick. Right?
Yeah.
She worked there. Pick up chicks that work in the spot.
How that shit even went? Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to get like the flow of things. Like you just told her to come through.
Oh no! She was serving our table, but I was getting her into the mix of what we was doing.
Oh, okay.
And bringing her into our energy.
Like,
you know how it is.
Yeah.
That's how we move.
Yeah. hey, no. That's how we move.
Oh yeah, you know.
We don't want to give
people.
Now we be out there.
Black faithful men
now. Rope me in.
Now all I'm saying is, if you ever see us somewhere, we probably really turned up.
Yeah.
And that energy is good to be around. She wanted to be around the energy, even though she was at work.
Yeah.
So I had her, fucking up at work, but I ended up getting.
I think we always have that type of energy.
And wherever we go.
But yeah, continue with your story.
For the most part.
Nah, I'm white. Don't talk to me.
You said I'm white. Don't talk to me.
I'm boring. I'm white. I'm boring. Don't talk to me.
You said I'm white. Don't talk to me. What I gotta do with this?
But I got her number. I was talking to her, and she was just very open. And she said she had an ex-boyfriend who she finished sucking some guy's dick, and no more than 5 minutes later, she was making out with her boyfriend, sucking his dick.
Oh my god!
And then she said,
that's the ultimate violation.
Yeah, I told her you're a violator, and she said, I'm not. Most women do it. And so I took her challenge. I accepted the challenge.
Yeah.
And I asked all of my female friends. Son, at least 8 out of 10
said,
yeah, I've done that before.
Oh
it's not, or I've not done that.
Did you take
or
the
not
survey
that,
in New
but
York?
I fucked my like anyone who has cheated. These are the ones who have cheated.
Did you take the survey in New York?
Yeah, most of my friends at the time.
Oh my gosh, New York
women
got that
trash,
rep so
y'all trash.
Nah. I feel like I had to
step I think there's still some diamonds in the dirt that ain't been found.
You some diamonds in the rough, huh?
That's why I said they're way more fucked up.
Nah, I feel like it's the same thing. Alright, so I'm about to give a story.
That's a violation
right there. I'm not gonna give you
story. From 5 minutes later and you come and kiss me?
I'm about to give a story.
You got some pre-cum, yeah, like you probably got pre-cum in your mouth.
Pre-cum. Yo.
Oh my gosh.
You got the whole children.
Yeah, you got the dick in your mouth. Basically, you got his dick in your mouth.
And the nigga standing in the corner laughing at you.
Yeah, look at this.
I'm not talking about
He like, yeah, look, I'm putting on snap. No, say your story though. Say it. We want to hear it.
The mic is.
Y'all just gonna put me on the spot. Alright. So I had just came from one shorty house, right?
Mm-hmm.
We did the do. I had just finished eating.
All of the do.
I said did the do.
It's about to get real. You know when they be like, alright, so check it.
Alright, so boom, right? We did it. Still probably on my face, just a little drying off still, right?
Oh, you didn't even get to wipe it off.
Like I was.
You could smell it on the drive back.
So I had to go to somebody else's house to get something from them. Now, my intention was just to pick it up and go.
Yeah.
She came in as I grabbed the stuff. Hey, how you doing? Grabbed it for me. Mwah, real quick and walked off. Now, it was her that came and gave it to me. Now,
just absolve yourself of the guilt.
I'm just saying.
Word, you supposed to give her the bridge back. Hold on. I ain't even brushed my teeth or nothing. Like,
chill, that baby.
But yeah,
so, I'm just saying, things happen. I'm not saying it's okay what the shorty was doing to the other one, but shit happens. Y'all telling me y'all ain't never. Alright, so nobody's here has been with more than one girl in less than a 24-hour period.
When I've cheated, I cheated before. My bad. So when I cheated before, I fucked the girl that I was cheating with, and then I came home, and because my girl wanted to fuck all the time, I fucked my girl.
Alright.
Did you shower at least?
No.
Nah, you grimy.
But you.
Yo, let me ask a question.
No, wait. 24-hour period. Answer the questions. What about you?
I was gonna say in high school, because I'm a Christian.
Answer the question.
I'm a good guy. In high school, I messed with some girl in the staircase.
Oh shit.
And then I went and hung out with my girl. And
did you shower in between?
Nah,
grab your nigga. Next.
Damn.
Nah, you giving time.
Nah, but I be having.
I was just young.
But
yeah.
I think it's good for me because I didn't have sex with a condom, and the other one I had sex with a condom.
Nah, you grimy. You got the residual.
The Lord is gonna bless you, bro.
Yeah.
No, it don't.
I showed some sympathy. Like,
wait, which was first?
Oh, the raw sex was first, and then the
that means her shit was all up on your crotch still. Yeah. Did you shower in between?
No, I didn't get a chance.
How far in between was it? Like time wise?
30, 40 minutes because you had to drive right
2 hours, and then I had to go home.
2 hours, so I had some time to marinate.
So it took me like 15 minutes. It took me 15 minutes to get to the crib.
Gave him some seasoned
dick. You You marinated. You grimy.
But that was a long time ago.
All of our shit is long time ago.
I'm gonna say like junior high school or something.
Oh damn!
To be honest, I didn't know any better. I was the guy to just be like, sure, yeah, I'll help anybody out if Shorty wanted, and then I grew from that.
How old was the person you was telling us? Apparently, we all. I'm not just.
Not like give the person to listen.
My ex will plug in.
I'm just saying, like, we're all saying, oh, this was a long time ago for us. Apparently, young and dumb and
I was in
all of that
kindergarten.
shit.
Does that answer your question?
I'm not asking how old you were, but when this happened, would you still? And the person told you that, could they still fall under the whole young and dumb rule? Like we saying, I was young definitely. And I was dumb.
I think I'm still.
Let me ask one question. All right, so let's say you have a girlfriend, right? Mm-hmm. This is like back in.
Don't even say the years. Back in the day.
This is back in the days. Alright, so you have a girlfriend. Alright, you have a girlfriend, right? Uh-huh. So, boom.
Alright, so boom.
You don't know, but she kind of sets you up. Like she has like somebody else hit you up.
Yeah, they
like
on you,
let's say like online or something. She has somebody hit you up, so now you just having a full blown conversation with this girl because you think she random. So you just sharing stuff. You just you flirting around and stuff.
I don't cheat.
So
you don't cheat.
But you never. Let's say in the text of you talking to her, you be like, yo, I want to link up with you, but you don't really describe like, yo, what you gonna do or not. But yeah, shorty, one day she probably revealed to you like, yo, this whole time this was my friend, and
I've had girls do that.
I felt like you were cheating on me, but would you say that's cheating because you didn't do nothing? Or
I would say your girl cheated on you, bro.
She cheated on me, right?
She didn't cheat on you.
No, the reason why I say that
because she gave me temptation. Like
she said
she leading temptation to me, like
because it's like you don't trust me enough, or even have the balls enough. Excuse my picture, but she don't have the balls enough to be like, I don't trust you, so I'm leaving. She's trying to set you up just to have a reason to argue with you. That's just like, are you dumb?
I had girls try that. It was after I broke up. After I broke up with them, they would like send their friends to see if I would talk to their friend. And at that point, it's kind of like,
but there's nothing wrong with it. You can do whatever you want to do.
I'd say,
hell
yeah. Hell yeah, come over here and then break them off and then have them go back like, I don't know why you left.
There's a video that was circulating on Facebook.
Oh, what?
This girl, she went up to this dude and was like, oh, you cheated on me, da-da-da-da-da, right? Mm-hmm. And homie's like, yo, what are you talking about? I never cheated on you. And she's like, yo, I know you cheated. I know for a fact that you cheated. He's like, how you know this? She's like, oh, well, the person you cheated on, that was actually my friend. I sent her to get to. And he's like, yo, that's a lie. So that never happened. She's like, all right, let me get the receipts. So they call up the friend and all of that stuff.
Oh, I think I seen that. Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, and then they call up the friend and he's like, yo, tell her what happened. Mm-hmm. And then she said exactly what he said. Yo, we worked out and then we both went our separate ways. So now Shorty, who was the ex-girlfriend, is looking type dumb. Is like, wait, that's not what you told me.
She was like,
and then the friend is like, yeah, I told you me and him had sex. So the girl's like, why would you lie to me like that? She's like, because you don't deserve a good man like this.
Exactly.
So that girl went and
I would pick her up like, yo, what's your name?
Yeah, but you know how to appreciate
she
a good
violated
man.
too because first of all, you can't trust Shorty as a friend.
Exactly.
Apparently, the only victim in that person was the
guy. Yeah,
I would have picked up Shorty.
Yeah, I seen a movie with something like that.
I would have picked up Shorty because Shorty was able to go, he's a good guy.
Yeah, she knows. Yeah, she knows how to appreciate.
But she's still fucking up your name. She's saying we cheated. She went back and told her friend, yo, he and I went back to my place and had sex.
Because she realized, like, yo, her friend doesn't appreciate, like, what she has.
Right, because in that same breath, his girlfriend could have just cheated off the string. Like, I saw a video today where
if she was good, she would have just told dude, yo, this is what your girlfriend did. She's trying to set you up, bro. But she's not good. She's just as bad as the girlfriend.
I disagree because it's not easy to come up to somebody and be like, hey, by the way, everyone's cheating on you. It's easier to have the people cheating to reveal themselves. So instead, set her up. Hey, yeah, I cheated on me. Your boyfriend cheated on you. We had sex. And have her now call like, yeah, this is what I did. And she's just like, yeah, I didn't do that. Y'all figure that out. Hey, if you need me, call me. You see what I'm saying? So I agree with her.
But this only happened after the whole, we're going to reveal this online. She went back to the friend and let the friend think he cheated. Ruin the whole relationship. That's not a good person. I wouldn't want her on my TV.
I'm not talking about if it's a good person or not. I'm talking about why she understands my value.
Yeah, she understands the value of a good man.
Let's assess the alternative.
She don't understand the value neither.
Let's assess the alternative. Let's say she goes, yeah, that's like saying the truthful friend versus the passionate, the compassionate friend. It's like, let's say she said, "Oh, no, we didn't do nothing. He was such a gentleman, and he walked away."
No, I'm not saying tell the girl that.
No, I'm saying let's say the girl said the truth. Like, yo, he didn't smash me. He just walked away, and we went our separate ways. This girl is tweaking because she swears that this nigga's a cheater, and the friend just saw. Nah, this is a loyal nigga because I got all of his box right here in front of his face. He did nothing. She's tweaking and she's putting him through hell over this shit. Yeah, and he's not doing nothing.
Yeah.
You don't deserve him.
You don't deserve him. Let me give you what you're looking for.
Oh, yeah.
But how does that?
You're trying to find your way out.
But then she's a bad friend to the other friend too. Like, then
girls are shady out here, dog.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's why I say the bond between like male and like female counterpart, like females, they don't really. I don't know why they don't have like a bond like how guys
see a hot chick. Like if Ish walks in here with a hot chick, I'm gonna be like, damn, that's a hot chick. I gotta get me a chick just like that. And girls be like, yo.
The fuck?
I need
this bitch.
I need that nigga. Like I want like her girl come in with her boyfriend. I need that nigga.
I want
him. She already pre-approved him. I want that
nigga.
That's the pre-approval paperwork right there.
Yeah. Girls operate off pre-approval. If you a nigga and you got a wife and no other girls look at you, she's gonna cheat on you eventually. I think that's how that goes. I think if no other women are interested in you, your women probably not all women.
But we still didn't get.
I
think we went off topic a little bit because we still didn't describe like why we cheat.
That's a pretty interesting mindset though.
Okay, has anyone here ever cheated?
Huh?
Has anyone here ever cheated?
Never.
Somebody said I cheated on them, but I felt like I broke up with them before I cheated.
So let's define that a little bit because I feel the same way. I feel like you know, in all the situations in my past that I've ever been in, I was always single.
Like you felt like it was like a break at some point.
There was a break, whether it was
that's how I feel
36-hour break.
Yeah, niggas ever watch Friends? Y'all sound like the Ross right now.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you know what? I did cheated on somebody. They never found out though, because you know.
Well, they found out now.
They don't know who they is.
Yeah, they don't even know who they is.
They're gonna all.
And I'm not
all
even
the girls are gonna.
All of them at once.
They're all gonna be like, "You cheated."
It's all of us.
Don't do it. And you're gonna end up like that girl sending people.
I don't care. I admit to my faults, but
Why did you cheat at that one time?
I think I didn't plan on cheating. It was just something that happened. You know, I was at a little shindig, and you know, it was a female there. Liquor was involved, and almost I don't know. I probably was feeling real horny, and you know, the female got the best of me.
So you put it on the female.
She got the best of you. Did you give it a premium package?
And I'm putting it on the liquor. Like
you gave it a premium package.
The premium package?
Or was that the friends and family package?
Shit. Well, I was a little tipsy. Like she kind of helped me. She started it off a little bit, and then.
So is that considered cheating if somebody else forces you?
Yeah, because I was supposed to stop. Well, like let's say I woke up to the process of like the person sucking my dick or something. When you woke up, you were like, I'm out. But like, I think if I was to stop it, would I be like in the right? Would that be like not cheating? Like if
I would say you didn't. Like let's say you got so drunk you passed out, and somebody was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a good Samaritan, and I'm gonna give you." She's like, "I'm gonna drop you off or whatnot," right? You pass out, and then as she brings you up and walks you up your steps, or not, she lays you down, and then she's just like, "Damn." And then she starts undressing you. If you wake up and you just see like, "Oh, what are you doing?" and you stop her, I don't feel like you cheated because you didn't do nothing. You wasn't there. You wasn't conscious. You know what's going on. Now, however, you wake up and you're just like, damn.
It feels good.
Stop. Yeah, go ahead. Wait, no.
Wait, but what happens if you don't? What happens if you don't look to see who it is?
Why you smiled? Yeah, I couldn't see it, but he said, "Wait, no, this is wrong," and then he smiled.
Because that's how he reacted. He's just like, "Wait, no. This is wrong," but you don't stop it, you're cheating, bro.
But what happens if you don't look down to be like to see who it is? What happens if you just you wake up?
It's the thought.
You think it's like your shorty.
I'm still dreaming.
Like you think it's with your girl or something like.
I think it's cheating, but not all. Yes, all cheating is bad.
So,
but I think it's cheating, but it's kind of like that kind of cheating where it's like, I woke and this is the kind of cheating that gotta be caught. Like it has to be on camera. Like, see, I just woke up there, and she's topping me. And I let her finish because I was about to nut. And then my girl gotta be like, yeah, That's only right.
I don't think
so you gotta understand. It's the kind of cheating.
She's gonna want you to stop her. Like, why you didn't smack her off for you?
Because it's not that. It's not like.
All right. So, question: do you guys think if lucid dreaming, right, where you control,
right?
If you lucid dream and you conjure up a woman and cheat,
nope.
It is.
Like in your dream, you think?
Yeah, my mind is.
Nah, that ain't no cheating. I'm not saying that.
He said my mind is my own. Your private's your own too.
Right, but I mean, you have dreams all the time where you had, let's say, I'm sorry, we're gonna go back to
your wasn't in control. You wasn't in control.
So what difference does it make if I can control it or not? Like,
wait, what? That's the same thing
you can, but it's like a fantasy. So when I fantasize, like, let's go back to your example about date 1.5 sex with Rihanna. We're like, it's not if he fantasizes about having sex with Rihanna, that's him cheating.
That's out of reach. You're lucid dreaming and you're like, Halle Berry, poof, and you're like, yo, let me show you what this do.
Still okay. So you're saying,
get it.
But what difference? That's like being awake and fantasizing about it. How's that cheating? Oh, I fantasize about Halle Berry topping me off while I'm awake. That's not cheating. Lucid dreaming is. I would say it's the same thing.
Look. In my opinion, the difference between the two is when you're fantasizing, you're not in a state of feeling. Like you don't experience it. You only imagine it. When you're lucid dreaming, you're like, yeah, I'm about to
bust a nut too.
let me work her real quick, and you bust a nut and everything.
All right, so wait, let me ask. So I was the only person who cheated one time.
No.
You cheated before?
Yeah, I cheated.
What was your reason on cheating?
So,
your situation.
For me, I've cheated more than once. Damn, I hate to say this because I'm not that guy no more.
It's alright.
And I never would, but it's my experiences.
Black men don't cheat no more.
Yeah, I'm not a product of my experiences, but I am who I am in spite of my experiences.
You can just say you've grown from them.
I've grown from them. And when I cheated, it was more like I was with somebody, I broke up with them, and in that break, I went wild because I knew I was going to get back with them eventually. Yeah. And then in that break, I went and fucked another girl. But to me, in that break, I was cheating, and also that doesn't matter because it carried into my relationship anyway. Like I didn't throw away the excess. Mm-hmm. I didn't clean my plate. I just kept it. I just kept fucking this girl while I was with somebody.
Okay. I want to kind of say I feel like if you're on a break with somebody or if you broke up and y'all got back together, like, oh, we got in an argument, we broke up,
but if you still
48 hours, for 6 months. My shit wasn't like the weekend and I smashed somebody. Yeah. It was broken up for like.
Well, that's what months. I want to talk on. I want to say like if you with somebody, y'all get into a heated argument and y'all break up or y'all separate, if you don't figure it out or send a text or something by the end of the night, y'all not together. Because that technically does not mean I have to respond to any of the messages or talk to you ever again. Because we decide, let's be real, like if you and your girl got in an argument and your girl's like, you trash, you ain't shit nigga, don't call me, and you go, you know what, you're right, I'm not gonna call you no more. And
you broke up.
Yeah, broke up, right? And then 48 hours later,
no, it's not official breakup because y'all didn't say that y'all broke up. Or y'all was just
she said you trash. Don't talk to me no more.
No more. No more. It means no more.
No more.
Yeah, don't lose my number. She blocks.
She said don't call her no more.
Don't call. She blocks you.
And calling her no more is different than talking to her. Like she could say don't call her.
Come on, bro. You know when girls say yo don't call me no more, lose my number. That means it's
but you know that means it's temporary.
Yeah, how many people you've broken up with and said yo don't talk to me?
But okay, let me ask you a question.
How many arguments you got into and she'd be like yo don't hit me up?
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is it's a relationship.
Nah, don't get into
it doesn't work on technicalities.
It's either on or off.
Relationships to me don't work on technicalities. Yeah, what are they about? It's about love. Love is not.
Yeah, love don't have. Yeah.
So you should be able to gauge like, if you were able to be like, yo, I fuck you. Well, fuck you too. Mm-hmm. But you love this person and you want to be with this person. The day that y'all have that fuck you too, because we're talking about in the instance that y'all eventually get back together, right? Mm-hmm. If you're able to that night be like, window, I'm gonna go smash somebody. You never really gave a fuck about this person.
Right, but what he said also was, I feel like, yo, lose my number, don't talk to me no more, is more final. Yeah. You try to contact that person, they block you. Now, let's say that happens 3 p.m. You go out drinking. Everybody handles shit in their own way. It's 10 p.m. You drown in your sorrows. Some buxom lady walks into the room.
Stacked.
right, and she's just all the right curves, and you just want to swerve on all those curves, bro. I'm not saying you make the moves on her. You still sitting here. You concerned about what's happening. She comes. She's at shoulder to crying.
And
on
you
everything.
even go. I broke up with my girl today, and she's like, "Don't worry, I'll take care of you."
If the last conversation we had is we're broken up, and I tried to contact you, there's missed calls, this outgoing texts, all this other stuff. I don't think that's cheating. Anything that he does, that's not cheating.
What I'm trying to say is, like I said, like love isn't a technicality thing. So, because it's not cheating, what do you expect? Because we're talking about in the instance that you guys get back together, right?
You say you don't love her no more because you cheat?
No, yes, but I disagree. I think you're not in love with. We can get that's a whole another topic. But what I'm trying to say is now you done fuck this girl in the 8-hour period where you guys broke up, and because we're accepting that we're talking about getting back together, so we don't gotta wait for her. Mm-hmm. You go, yo, sorry about everything. Let's just fix this shit. Mm-hmm. And you guys get back together. Do you tell her now that you fucked this other girl?
Yes.
And do you expect her to get back with you?
No.
So then why are you even hitting her up?
Wait,
you see what I'm saying? I
don't expect her to get back with me, but I'm going to be honest regardless. At least that's the person I feel like I am.
That sounds noble, but why are you telling her if you don't think she's going to get back with you? Why get back with her? You don't have to be honest if you're not
it should always be her choice. And this goes back to that gender conversation we had where it's like you have to tell the person so they have the ability to make the decision. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to, regardless of whatever our argument was or whatever our thing, we broke up. I'm allowed to go, you know what, we may never get back together, and I want to move so that I have my mental health. I have my happiness. I have my life together. I'm going to go this way. And then if I go this way, make a left, and there's a bunch of women like, hey, daddy, what's up? And I decide to sleep with them. You should have also been adult to try not to let me go this way. Just the same way I did everything in my power to call you and text you, and you blocked me and curved me. Then I'm like, all right, we're done. You see what I'm saying?
So in other words, you think that she wouldn't. Does this mean that you prefer someone that would get back with you even if you did that?
No, what I'm saying...
Then why are you trying to talk to her to get back with you?
Because, like you said, love doesn't work over technicalities. Technicalities is either you love the person or you don't love the person. I can love you, yet still sleep with somebody else if you've given me the doors of we're not together. You understand? I can love you from afar.
We're talking about we've gotten past that part, right? And now we're talking about, would this person get back with me knowing that in that 8-hour period I've slept with someone else?
That's up to them to decide.
But do you think that they would or wouldn't?
Personally, I would think that they would be like, oh, you cheated on me, to them. And I'm going to say I didn't cheat on you, but to them, I'm sure anyone would be like, you cheated on me. I just expect a negative from others.
So then why would you try to get back with them in the first place?
I've been trying to get back.
No. What I'm saying, after the 8-hour window in which you fuck someone else, now you're going over
like you
to
said,
try to
no, but he said
you still love her, but you know she's not gonna take you back. It's gonna make it worse now that
it doesn't matter if she takes me back or she doesn't take me back. The idea is I'm gonna be real. I love you. Period. And if we can make this work and get past this, cool. But hopefully this serves.
Taking her back.
Yes. Hopefully this would serve as a lesson to not break up over stupid shit. If you know you want to come back and you know you give a shit about me, let's not just break up. You see what I'm saying? I know it sounds fucked up, but
so if the table is turning and she go out and have sex with another nigga and she come back to be like, after you done told her, like, yo, you're not fucking.
Yeah, if I curved her, like, I'm not fucking with you, don't call me, and I'm mad for whatever reason, and she trying to reach out. You know when you block somebody on your phone, your call log still shows that you missed the call, right?
Yeah.
The call don't come through, but
I think only if they leave a voicemail or something.
Nah, the call don't come through, but if you go on your call log to make a call, you'll see their names and the X because you missed it. On iPhone, on Android.
I never tried that. I never noticed that.
If you block somebody,
I don't think they call straight up.
If you block,
they should go straight to voicemail.
He's right. I think I've seen this somewhere.
If you block somebody's number,
the only way I could tell is unless they leave a voicemail.
Block me and I call you after the segment. But at the end of the day, it still shows that the people call. So if I go on there and there's no calls, even though I blocked you, I'm gonna be like, all right, well, you're serious? Like, we're done.
You can't even text somebody when you block them. You do.
Yeah, none of it comes to your phone. You don't get no notification. The only thing that comes to your phone is the calls. It shows you that you missed the call. It'll say blocked or just have the number in red because it didn't let it come through.
So only the calls will come up like to show that.
Yeah. Only the calls will come up. I don't even know if the Texas don't come through at all.
Yeah,
the Texas don't
definitely
come
don't go through.
I don't know.
But the idea is to answer your questions. If I was on the curve to like, yo, don't talk to me, and this remember how we spoke earlier, and you were like, oh, certain roles just don't work the other way. At the end of the day, I'm a man, and I have to be straightforward with what the fuck I want. So if I'm telling a girl, don't talk to me, that's because I made that decision. Don't talk to me. So now you can go fuck whoever you want. It doesn't have no effect on me. So if I decide somehow after I broke up with you and you come back and you're like, I cheated on you, I'm like, you didn't cheat on me because I decided that I'm not fucking with you. I stand by what I say. Mm-hmm. You understand? So I'm not fucking with you. If I had to change a heart,
So either way, you're not getting back with her.
If I decided I'm not fucking with you. If I have a change of heart, maybe she does something. Deciding. Yes, it's a decision at the end of the day. You can change your mind. That's still a decision.
Yeah. You still got to make a decision.
You still have to make a decision. If I decide I'm not fucking with you, 48 hours, a month, a year, 2 years can pass by. I decided I'm not fucking with you. 2 years later, I may go, I fuck with you. I made another decision. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, for me, it's a little confusing.
Go ahead.
I think I get that different people love differently. For me.
But before we go, because I feel like we
didn't answer the question.
Yeah, we didn't even answer the topic. So what y'all trying to say on a break that is not cheating?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if y'all go on a break,
if we're on break and we acknowledge or you know it's a break is not a breakup.
Ain't no thing as a break in my opinion.
A
break of broken up. I don't think it's a breakup. Either we broken up or we together.
That's it.
So
pretty
wild. So somebody, so shorty hit you like with a break. You're not accepting that. You be like, yo.
No, it's not
a break. If she hits me with a break,
it's a break up. Like if you come to me, I need a break. What do you mean? Oh, I just need some space. So we're not together. We're not together. There's no break. It's a break.
So you cool, but she be like, yo, let's get back together now.
No,
that goes what he's saying.
What's the situation? Like if she comes to me today, oh, I need a break. Right? She comes to me Friday, 8 p.m. I need a break.
Whatever the reason why y'all having a break. Let's say y'all not working out like as good as
Right. But I'm saying she comes to me Friday, I need a break, or I'm breaking up with you. Mm-hmm. Friday, 8 p.m. She hits me up Saturday afternoon, 5 p.m. Yo, I think we should get back together now. But somewhere in between Friday, 8 p.m. when she asked for the breakup and Saturday, 5 p.m. when she gets back together with me, she fucked Tom. We not getting back together.
Okay.
No.
So why have you ever asked for a break in a relationship?
No, it's
a
breakup.
I've asked for a break.
I asked for a break before
I've asked for a break because I was kind of overwhelmed with a lot of the stuff that the person I was dating was doing.
I asked for a break from you, like get the fuck out of my face, and for a few days too.
Yeah.
But we ain't taking. You're still my girl, wherever the fuck you are.
Yeah, like you still my girl, but I think like in the break that I think I
like breaks like. We're not together, and
it's a breakup.
Nah, my
breaks. Well, I say
I
use the term break and breakup separate because break is like I'm not fucking with you right now, and you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna do whatever I want, but there's a possibility at the end of this when my mind is clear and I'm back to myself, I'm gonna be like I don't want to fuck with you no more. That's the end goal, and I do everything in that process to be like. Nah, let's.
By the way,
a breakup. I'm not even thinking twice. I'm just like we're not together. Though.
But the way how I do my breaks is like there's an explanation on like how I'm gonna describe our breaks. So if I say like yo, I'm gonna take a break, I'm gonna describe how this break is gonna work. Like on this break, like we're not to
terms and conditions.
Yeah, we're not to fuck nobody.
I agree with you.
Saying that I'm like, we're not fucking me.
But if that's the case, if you can't abide to these terms, then alright, then it's cool. Then let's just break up. Then
that's it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Why not just break up? Like, what's this break? Like,
it's not a breakup. It's just like give me some space.
All right, then say, hey, look.
That's why it's called a break.
No, but it's called space. I still expect you. Well, okay, if you're there for me, you're my girlfriend, you or whoever you are. I'm gonna tell you if there's a lot of stuff going on and I feel like you can't help me, then how's that a break?
Not a break?
Huh? It is a break. It's just a break.
From what?
Emotionally, like.
But you're still gonna talk. So how you emotionally taking this break?
Real talk. This is getting. It's not complicated.
It's not complicated.
Let me tell you no, y'all shit is weird. what I think is like.
This is the one time I agree with this man.
Like, if you really break it down, like I'm enjoying this conversation and listening to y'all go up because. If you really break it down, what the fuck is a relationship?
Oh
really?
my god!
I'm simplifying it. Watch me. I'm gonna simplify it.
Mm-hmm.
Break from what really? What are y'all really doing?
Being with each other.
What the fuck does that mean? Like what I mean by that is,
what's
in the real world and like realistically, people get with each other so that they can mate and breed and all that shit. let's say we have kids, right? And now like we're a married couple with kids. You gonna take a break from me, nigga? So who's gonna pick the kids up from school? Like this, it's a functioning thing. Like a real relationship is a functioning thing. It's a managing thing. Like you manage each other's shit. Like y'all manage each other's kids. Could work
for people that's single.
Which to me ultimately is like y'all shit. The way you and DJ and Pop was talking, your shit sounds no different than watching two kindergartners hook up and you don't hold my hand no more on the line and we back together next week. It's bullshit. It's not a real relationship.
It was just like a joke. It was just like Spider-Man. Remember in Spider-Man when his homie went on the plane and bagged Shorty?
Yeah. Spoilers. I've seen the movie. I've seen it. But spoilers for anyone who hasn't. This is from Far From Home. Spoilers. Turn your shit off now.
Why would you?
Because it's
more excited about the spoiler.
It could have been on a different Spider-Man.
If they've seen the Spider-Mans, they'll know. If you've seen every other Spider-Man, you're gonna know.
Yeah, but some people don't watch all.
Well, spoiler alert.
Anyways,
what I'm saying is, if you have a babe for a week, if you could,
a girl that I used to date, she used to always be like, yo, I'm single until I'm married.
Put a ring on it. That's why a lot of women feel like that, because this is a joke.
They be like, yo, when I fill out my application, I gotta put single. Like,
yes,
there's no girlfriend.
It's not a joke. The world don't acknowledge our shit until you say. And you know what? Now that I think about it, Max was right.
I respect that
all the time.
Yeah, I respect it.
Yo, you gotta be looking stupid out here doing wifely duties as a single woman.
That's still bullshit. Cause you still single? You single too? Okay, so that means go do all your single shit by yourself.
So at the end of the day, y'all saying society identifies with
we just dating basically.
No, but
no, it's not society.
I put a ring on it.
It's nature. Or married. Right?
I put a ring on it. There's no category for fiance. The ring's on it though. So what? So where are you at now? I put a ring on it.
That's it. So it's up to you. Like, what's taking you so long to get to the final process of marrying?
Exactly. You just have a contract. All you have is an agreement.
I don't believe in marriage. I'm gonna tell you what it is though. For me, like, for one, in the terms of this podcast, I go Castro. I'm sorry, y'all. Ain't no such thing as a break. Either y'all are together or y'all are broken up. Exactly. You can need space from a person. I agree that is a possibility.
So how do you get the space from a person?
You tell the person, I need my space.
And then
but you're not broken up though.
What do y'all do on this space?
Whatever you need. Whether I don't think you can say no.
Loosely.
I mean in the terms of what I don't mean like you go see other people. We are together. We are whatever. You don't talk to nobody else. You don't do nothing else. I just need a space from you for whatever reason. Maybe you're going through shit emotionally. Maybe like it's gotten to the point where both of y'all are just fighting all the time, and you're like, you know what? I just I need to get my mind around this relationship. Like I know we're together. I'm not denying this relationship. I'm not denying what we are. But maybe we shouldn't be together. But staying with you, I can't figure that out. So I'm not breaking up with you now. Maybe when I come back to this, maybe I'll be like, listen, I've thought about this. I had a great week away from you.
That's what he's saying.
But that's not. I'm not calling it a break. I'm just saying I need space from you.
That's essentially what they're saying.
The reason I'm saying is different. I'm not putting nothing on it. I'm just saying I need to be away from you at the moment. I'm not calling it a break. I just need to be away from. You're not using verbal labels,
but you're literally defining it.
I'm not saying a break though. A break is. This isn't a relationship right now where we're taking time off of each other. I'm not taking time off of you.
Are you fucking other people in this?
No, nothing is happening.
So I want to ask you a question. I'm gonna bury this film. In your situation where you're like, okay, we're taking this break and we're fucking other people during this break. What if she gets pregnant during this break?
Oh, that's if
she
done.
Gets pregnant, I'm gonna
we're done.
I'm gonna respect
so you're
gonna raise the baby?
The break is discretionary.
My bad. Let me not jump.
I'm gonna respect the decision to go with another person and get pregnant on top of that, and I'm gonna willfully and skillfully decline.
What if what I'm saying?
No, it's not. It wasn't an accident. That's what sex does. Like,
okay, but sex can lead to pregnancy, but obviously, let's say you take precautions. Nothing is 100%. She's on birth control and he wore a condom. Somehow he's extra fertile and the condom broke, or she's extra fertile, the condom broke.
This is
she ends up pregnant.
Yes,
I'm just saying though. All precautions were taken, so she didn't get pregnant.
So I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. If I was in that exact situation, I would rather her not tell me. I'd rather go figure it out.
So 9 months later, with the baby,
she figured it out. She didn't tell you though, but she's like, "Yo,
so I figured out taking care of.
Wait, but didn't you say?
I would hope that she would have the common sense to be like, oh, I'm pregnant and I'm keeping it, so I'm not even gonna bother with I'm gonna block him and I'm not gonna bother with him.
She gonna block you?
Yeah, like
nah, but she gonna still
me. I'd rather her.
You might think like, oh shit, she having a baby now.
No.
She gonna be like, yeah, like
what I'm trying
we
to
having a baby.
Nah. It wasn't my baby.
We naming the baby.
We on break. We was on break by break. At the end of the day, I would hope that she has a common sense enough to be like, oh, I got pregnant by somebody else.
Oh, and tell you like.
You don't have to tell me nothing. We're on break. We're on break. You don't gotta tell me nothing.
Oh, but she's not gonna come back to you.
Don't come back.
Okay.
Just complex, bro.
Just go in the corner with your new man or yourself and figure it out. Don't tell me nothing.
See, because now you're telling her not to be honest.
No, the difference between my honesty and hers is that my honesty and my opinion did not affect the relationship. When and if I did anything,
you didn't get nobody pregnant.
There was nobody pregnant. There was no emotional attachment. I never will see these people again in my life to some degree. So it's like. Unless it's on the internet, which you know, so it's like you can't. That's like saying you got a girl and you go on a break with her because you're like, I need my space to figure things out, and she has sex with your best friend. You gotta see your best friend every day.
Man, listen, it's not that y'all shit is too complicated.
It's not complicated. So, in my opinion, again, if you break up with somebody versus going on a break, the break is hopefully whatever that I'm trying to process about you, I can get past it. For myself, because I have to make a decision if I want to be with you for the rest of my life or not, just like you might. So they could have done something, whether it's an argument or something that you dislike, that you displease, something that you don't want in a woman. You see it happen and you're like, I gotta decide if how I feel about this person is strong enough for me to say, screw it, I'm gonna stick to this and build with this person, or if I'm going to go out and move on. And in the process of, you know, doing whatever it is, maybe you talk to another girl and then be like, yo, this is whack. Like, I appreciate the stuff that my actual ex-girlfriend or girl that I'm gonna break on does. Or maybe you don't talk to anybody and you just really sit there and try to figure your emotions out. At the end of the day, it's supposed to arrive you at a position where you can make a definitive answer to be like, I'm staying or I'm leaving. That's the purpose of a break for me. A breakup is I've decided that I ain't fucking with you. Period. That's it. I'm not thinking twice about it. I'm not reenacting anything. I'm not soaking in my feelings. I broke up with you. I'm about to go party with my boys. Period. That's how I feel.
For me, relationships are a lot simpler than that. It's more like I am around a woman long enough. Any woman that you're around long enough that's attractive to you, and you're attracted to her, she's attracted to you. After that, it's out of your control. You fall in love with this woman, and everything after that is about reproducing for me. Everything that comes after is just tied to it. Like, I want to fuck this person freely without a condom and we have kids. That's what it boils down to, which means I need to protect you. I need a place to house you. I need to, like, take care of you. I need to do all this stuff. She needs to feed me the energy that I need. And, like, all of it's all, if you rip it all to make it real simple, it's really just that. Like, there are other males around that want to conquer my chick. Mm-hmm. But this is the one that I want to slam 24/7, and I want to reproduce with, and so therefore I have to protect and encircle that, and take care of it and provide for it. And in turn, she makes sure I'm energized enough to keep slamming her. And society just complicates it with.
So what happens? What happens when you're at conflict with yourself on those values?
Why am I at conflict with self?
She does something what I'm saying, she does something or says something that makes you go, do I really want to provide for this woman? Do I really want to encompass her and hold up all these ideas?
She's not allowing me to do what I came here to do.
It doesn't matter. I'm asking a direct question. She does something that makes you at conflict with those morals that you're trying to bestow on her. Like, at that point, do you now just go, I'm just break up with you? Or do you go, I need some space to really figure this out?
No, I don't need to figure out shit. I know what I came here for. I know that I'm in this because I fell in love with you. I already love you.
So in other words, regardless if you feel like I don't think I should be providing this stuff for this woman, you're gonna stay.
Why would I feel like I'm not?
Well, let me cut you
off. That was the question I asked.
Let me cut you off because I feel like y'all going into another topic. Another topic, and we still didn't come down to like why guys cheat. Like, we all went into a different topic.
I don't know that.
We went into a topic of why guys cheat. Like, if it's okay to cheat on a break, but we didn't describe to like what's the reason on why some guys cheat.
Niggas cheat. People cheat for millions of reasons.
That's what we said.
All right. So
everyone has their needs. I think people. It's not even about guys. Like,
but we talking about guys. Like, I'm not worrying about people. Like,
I don't think the reasons why guys cheat are any different than why
anybody
else. Why a girl cheats. Mm-hmm. Really. I mean, I think there are certain things like sex
for
guys are not even in today's age, because if you like really look at it, girls are trying to show like they want sex even more than you.
I feel like
women are highly sexualized.
To co-sign with him, I feel like there's triggers for guys to make them go, I don't want to deal with this bitch. And you know, some women start a relationship like, oh, I want to have a threesome, and never have a threesome. Oh, I'm freaky and kinky, not really freaky.
So you feel like it's usually a problem in the relationship of why we might cheat, or
for the most part, I would like to safely say, if I can, that something happens. There's always a catalyst that makes me go, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Like something that probably turned you off or something.
Guys are selfish.
Like sometimes you probably one day you just looked at her and discussed like
guys are selfish.
Yeah, and to be honest, as a guy, if you're a man if you're a man that stands for nothing, you fall for anything. Mm-hmm. So if you don't have like some type of moral or system to be like, this is what I want and this is how I want to move, then it's very easy for outside girls to just come and be like, yo, look at this, and you're like, all right.
I'll say this. I want to say this real quick. I think I'm gonna say two things. I think guys are selfish. And I say that because we say that it's real simple to keep us happy. Cook, shut the fuck up and fuck me. Like for most guys, it ain't a whole myriad of shit.
For him.
Listen,
for me,
fine,
fuck it.
Sex is number one.
But like this, no, definitely sex. We could reorder that, but for the most part, and this is for me. But if you don't think it's for your guy, acts. But for me, it's more or less, fuck me. Cook for me, and you know what I'm saying, shut the fuck up. Don't nag all the time. That's about it. I think guys say that that's cool, and usually it is. The problem is when a girl does that and wants anything outside of sex from you, you don't say to yourself, she gives me the 3 things I want, I should be able to give her this. Instead, you go, yo, come on, man, this is extra. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then you start to look outwardly.
What about the shut the fuck up question that you stated?
Yeah, shut the fuck up. What I mean by that...
She asked you stuff, shut the fuck up.
No. When I say shut the fuck up, I mean, like, don't you know how it is.
Don't
bother me.
Don't bring like certain shit.
I don't know how.
Let's not argue. Like, don't bring like petty shit.
Let me take shut the fuck up out of it. Like, don't act like y'all niggas ain't tell y'all. Kindly remove yourself from my speaking zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't when I think when they say shut the fuck up, they mean more like,
like
don't judge everything. Yeah, I want to hear bullshit. Like, don't judge everything I want to do. Don't nitpick at my behaviors. Don't I was alive doing this life shit for years before I met you. Yeah.
A shut the fuck up Mike could be like, yo, when you just chilling and she looks at you and be like, yo, what's wrong? And you be like, yo, I'm good. And she still be like, yo, like, you sure? Like, I feel like something's wrong with you, but it ain't nothing really wrong. It's like, yo, I'm good. I'm just chilling right here. Like, I'm good.
Yeah, I need a button.
You just like shut the fuck up right now. Like, I'm good.
Like, I don't be that cold. Yeah, but for me, it's more. It's just
that don't work.
Yeah, I got a different type of relationship, and this is why you will be on breaks.
But the second thing I want to say, and this is to women, if you never want to be cheated on, there's a secret to that.
No, there isn't.
There is a secret to that, and I'm going to tell you the secret.
Let's hear the secret.
It has a lot to do with what Pop said, as in, if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. If you never want to get cheated on again, get with someone that wouldn't cheat to have you. And what I mean by that is, get with someone that even if you were with someone else and they wanted you that bad, they wouldn't cheat with you to have you from that person. They'd rather see you leave that person, even if you never do. They'll wait for it before they decide to cheat with you, because that person already established within themselves that they're not a cheater. Basically, what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, get with someone who doesn't cheat, not because of you, but because of them. Meaning, even if you cheat on them, you know they'd never cheat on you. Only because for them, that would sully that would dirty who they think they are.
Yep.
So they would never cheat on you. Even if you did, they'll go, all right, well, fuck you. Oh, that's who you are. They take pride.
But I agree.
They take pride in nothing's 100%. That they can. People break their own character.
To tie in what you're saying to my previous comment about the break thing, when I said, if the scenario, if you cheat on your girl and you came to her and you was honest, if your girl is able to go, yo, I was on this break with you and I didn't cheat, I didn't think about cheating, that really shows you who she is. And now you have. I understand that, but now you have to play the extra part to like show her like I'm not this cheater that you thought I was. If she takes you back, I'm not this cheater that you thought I was, and I want to show you that you deserve more. And I understand what type of person you are because even though you had an opportunity to go and fuck mad niggas, you didn't do none of that because that's who you are. You're showing me who you are.
She MVP.
It was just something that I heard.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I like my example of relationship. My parents like that shit could be crazy. As bad and toxic as they make, be sometimes it's great, sometimes it's bad. One thing that my mom will always be able to say about my dad is he never cheated, and not because of me. He just won't ever disgrace himself that much for me. He'll just not do it for him. And you just gotta be 100% on who you are. And make that decision as a person that this is not who I'm gonna be. And it becomes easy.
I've known girls who just go out their ways to do the opposite of what you just said. Their
like,
friends.
I'm going to cheat.
Their friends are just like, he's probably cheating on you anyways, and they're just like, okay. And
yeah, weak-minded people who could just fall for anything. Because let's be real.
Like I take a lot of just to wrap this up. I take a lot of pride in somebody who's able to go, I'd rather leave you than cheat on you. Not because you don't deserve it, not because she wouldn't or he wouldn't get the glory of just cheating on you, but for the plain fact of I'm not gonna sulk who I am because of you.
I think that's like how I felt like when I said like, yo, if I'm not gonna cheat unless I'm gonna break up with you. Like I'd rather break up with you than go do what I'm about to go do. If that's the case, like.
And maybe so now here's my question: in you breaking up with her, you cheat on her, and what if in the moment of cheating on her, you're like, this is not where it's at. That girl I was with is everything to me.
Yeah.
Are you now allowed to go back? Which means you were on a break, and now you're like, "Hey, I realize what I have, and I want to stay."
It don't have to mean that I'm on a break. Like I broke up with you, and maybe when I'm trying to get back with you, I'm gonna have to go through some steps. Like
you just
which is fine.
Yeah.
But that still justifies my train of thought, where it's like I'm on break because I don't know if I want to be with you or not. Yeah. Like you fucking up.
That's how I am. I don't take breaks, but that's how I am. If I'm in a relationship, I do not cheat. I promise that's who I decided I'm going to be. Yeah. But when I'm single, I'm a slut, bro. Like, I'm a complete hoe. Like, I fuck whoever the fuck I want.
Alright, just to wrap it up.
That's how I
go. Guys, leave your questions. We probably could touch on this topic a little bit, some other time. But wrap it up. Give us questions. You leave your voice comments on Anchor. Anchor got the opportunity for you guys to record stuff and send them in. We'll feature them in some of our episodes. If y'all email us or text us like some of you have done in the past, we'll put those questions up and we'll read them out. If y'all learned anything today, please let us know. We would love to know that we're giving some positive feedback to our listeners. And get some positive feedback. Yo, if you got negative feedback, send that too.
Yeah, send them all in.
Send all of it. We'll take it. We'll assess, because remember, this is a podcast about making a podcast to some degree, right?
Yeah.
So he's trying to say we don't know what the fuck we're doing yet. So give us your input.
Help us figure it out while we help you figure it out. Feel me?
All right.
There's only two types of people in this world: the doers and the non-doers.
Correct. Drop some gems on them, man. Hey.
If this episode offended you or you just have to respond to something you heard, hit us up on IG at iight and feel free to email us at iightsoboompodcast1@gmail.com. That's IGHTSOBOOM podcast PODCAST1@gmail.com.